Greetings, everyone. Hey, this is Dena Patrice, and I'm really excited. I'm going to share with you a business spotlight. I believe that business owners hold the key to making our world better through their products and services, and I am on a mission to help them do that. And so I am sitting and talking with Corey Jefferson today, a client of mine, a former client of mine, and he now has two businesses, not just one, but two businesses. And Corey, it looks like your video just went off, so we'll just have to have you.
Yeah,
There you go.
we're back.
Yes, you're back on. And so we're just going to chat for a few minutes and talk about what you're doing, what you're up to right now, and then go from there. So tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, the business that we're going to be talking about is Angel Core. Angel Core is in the health services field. We actually facilitate genetic testing for physicians' practices, and hospitals. There are five areas in particular that we focus on as far as that testing is concerned. It's cancer, what we call pharmacogenomics, which is basically the way that individuals metabolize and process medications, women's health, GI, which is gastrointestinal, and respiratory, as well as toxicology.
Whew, that's a lot, Corey.
Trying to make it short. Trying to make it short.
Yeah, it was pretty powerful, powerful.
Thank
So
you.
why this business? Like, why now?
It's interesting. My family has a history of being actually in healthcare. My mother has spent over 50 years in the arena. My grandmother was also a nurse throughout her entire career. A great uncle was actually the first Black man to own a pharmacy in the city of Detroit. So there's a little bit of history there, which kind of sparked the interest. But I'll tell you, the thing that actually got me most interested in this is the fact that family history. I don't know my entire family's health history, and the idea of being able to identify that health history utilizing DNA testing and testing of genetics was very, very interesting to me. And of course, being cut from an entrepreneurial cloth, that then turned into something I felt could be a service that we could provide to the medical community. And here we are.
Okay, yeah, and it's much needed. Um, Not knowing what your health history
Yeah,
is key. And so what you provide and who you provide it to will help people to be able to do that, correct?
absolutely, absolutely. It
Mhm.
what genetic testing is, for those that don't know, is it is the ability with today's science and technology to actually measure an individual to their DNA, to understand exactly what their unique profile is, and also understand if they have a predisposition for any types of diseases, things of that nature, which would allow them and empower them to be able to put in plan a place to put in plan basically or execute um, screening processes and things of that nature in order to, I guess, more so act preventively as opposed to reacting to situations that may come up. And also, one of the things that's very, very important is to understand how it is that we actually metabolize or, process medications, which can be very, very important.
Yeah, yeah, and you shared actually a success story
Yeah.
with me. So will you kind of tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. It was an individual, I don't know them personally, but we did have a patient, a male patient, who was around the age of in his mid 40s or so. And he came to the understanding of the power of genetic testing and decided that he wanted to go ahead and test to see whether or not he had a predisposition for any types of cancers. Come to find out that he went through the testing and found out that he had a higher than normal percentage chance of developing prostate cancer. went to his doctor, told his doctor, hey, look, I'd really like to go ahead and, do the screening for prostate cancer. The physician advised him, just based on statistics and things of that nature, that the screening for that is not something that you'll start until the age of 50. He was very adamant about going ahead and getting the screening done. He had the screening done and identified that he actually had prostate cancer in its initial stages. So they went ahead through the process of treating the cancer. In that, he learned that he had the most aggressive form of prostate cancer. And the reality is that had he followed the normal procedure for the general public, that he would not have made it to the age of 50. So it was this genetic testing that allowed him to basically, put something in action that in essence saved his life.
Yeah. Wow. So that is one of the reasons behind, right?
Absolutely.
Getting this out, saving some lives, making a difference, making an impact.
Mm-hmm.
And, thank you, Corey, for stepping into the vision to do it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to join.
Yeah. Yeah, so now that this is your second business, and by the way, everyone, will bring Corey back so we can hear about the first business too. Um, so will you share maybe one of the biggest results of having worked together with me and our work made a difference in your business?
We don't have enough time to share. I'll have to snippet it down to something small, but I would say that the biggest impact that I have had in working with you, Dena, is not only just the additional added exposure to kind of help bring to light our mission and what it is that we're doing, the service that we're providing to the medical community, but the awareness that empowers the general public about health concerns, about preventive maintenance as it relates to healthcare and things of that nature, and really establishing relationships. And we know and understand that relationships are everything. So even though we're talking about and highlighting a business, it's also the personal connections and being able to hear someone share a story that ironically through third party or even maybe a fourth party, we find that what it is that we're doing actually does make a difference. And, a lot of that comes from, being able to speak with someone like yourself.
Fantastic. Wow. Well, thank you, Corey. Thank you for that. And
You're
yeah,
welcome.
it's a community effort. It really is,
It is
for all of us.
very much
And
needed.
so, yeah. And so how can people get in contact with you? If they have the need.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can contact me directly by phone. Office number is 678-694-7608. Again, 678-694-7608. And if you wish to reach me by email, it's simply Corey@CoreyJefferson.com. Corey at Corey, Corey Jefferson, JEFFERSON.com. And I'll be more than happy to answer any questions and, provide any information that you need.
All right, that sounds good. Well, listen, we want to thank you, Corey. And if there is anyone who wants to start, grow, and sustain a profitable business, doing what you love and making an impact and making a really big difference, because the more that we are sharing not only our heart but our resources and helping others, the more that we can make a difference. And if you're interested in doing that, you can contact me. You can have a business development session, and you can click the link below, or you can just go to createwithdena.com and you can get scheduled and we'll just talk. We'll have a conversation to get you going. All right, so I said that we were going to bring Corey back another time, so stay tuned for that. I appreciate everybody watching this video, and if you're watching the replay later on, make sure you reach out to myself or Corey or make a comment below. All right, bye-bye for now, and thank you again, Corey.
Thank you so much, Dena. We appreciate it.
All right.